All right, now let's talk about some of the more advanced features of Onyx. Now this won't be an exhaustive list, it will just be some of the more popular features. We can start with projects, which is a great way to organize your chat sessions and reuse some of the files that you upload. Very easy to create. From there, you can optionally add instructions and files. So for example, for an architecture review project, I may want to have instructions so that the agent is always thinking about scalability. And for files, maybe I upload some architectural diagrams. That way, when I have conversations, those are always in the context. When I have conversations, they'll show up below. So it's also a great organization tool. Next, let's look at agents. Agents are very easy to create. They are essentially a combination of custom instructions, custom knowledge, and a set of actions. For knowledge, these are more flexible than the file uploads available to projects. Agents can use connectors, so as documents update in, let's say, your Google Drive or your Slack, the agent will be aware of all of these updates. Agents can also be shared, so you can share it with specific users or teams, or you can make it public to your organization. Awesome. Now let's look at some of the advanced features available in the admin panel. So one of the best things about Onyx is it's model agnostic. So you can use any LLM provider of your choice. So for example, right now I have OpenAI and Anthropic set up, but if I want to connect, let's say Ollama to run a local model, I just have to fill out a couple fields here and I can click connect and it will verify that the information is correct. If it's able to do an inference, then that becomes also available under here. Couple other things to mention. So Onyx uses a two-step web search, which is a combination of a search and an agent that decides which pages it wants to read. This is the state-of-the-art approach, which allows the system to find the most relevant information and reduce hallucinations. For image generation, there's a couple supported providers as well. One thing to note is that for Onyx, we upload the image back into the model, so you're able to do iterative improvements on your images, and it's not just a text description of the image, in which case you would lose a ton of the fidelity with every turn. For voice, here are the supported providers, and for most of them, you have the option to choose a custom voice. For some of the providers, through their own interface, you can also create custom voices, and if you do that, then they'll also be available via Onyx. Code Interpreter comes pre-packaged in the system. There's no setup required. It's essentially a code sandbox, which we've built with safety as one of the top considerations. So these are ephemeral containers, they have no access to network, and they cannot do anything to your file system. So as safe as possible. Finally, you have your chat preferences, which through the admin panel, you can customize the experience for everyone on your team. You can provide some context about what your team does. You can have some custom instructions here, and these will be by default available to all of the agents that people create and the default experience. You can also customize the different actions that are available via the main interface, which users can access here. Finally, to use the interface, users have the option to disable certain tools, or they can force it by clicking it. And so if I were to ask a question now, the next turn it is guaranteed to run a web search. Awesome, hope you've enjoyed.